Hello, my name's Trevor. I'm a design engineer for Ripcord, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Ratchet limb-driven rest. So the first step for setting up your Ratchet limb-driven rest is you want to mount it to your bow. I have here with me the IMS version, and I'm going to show you how to mount that. So you want to start by taking a 3/32 Allen wrench, undoing the IMS locking clamp screw, and you're going to mount that to the IMS dovetail section of your riser. And while you're doing this, you want to ensure that your adjustment screws are level relative to your burger hole screws, like so. If you don't have the IMS version, we also have a standard mount version, and I'm going to show you how to mount that. So you want to start with a 3/16 Allen wrench. You're going to take your supplied burger hole screw and you're going to mount it to the burger holes located on your riser. So thread that in, tighten your bolt down, but you don't want to tighten it all the way. You want to ensure that your rest is level before locking down your screw. So you could either use a bubble level, set it up on top of your mount, but if you don't have a bubble level, then all you really need to do is just press the rest into the riser. The flat is perpendicular relative to the rest, and so as long as you press into the riser and tighten your screw down, it should be square relative to your riser. So after your rest is mounted, you want to lock it down with the supplied set screw. So I'm just going to thread this in here until it bites down on the riser, and that will prevent it from pivoting. There are two ways to adjust the left-right travel of your arrow to achieve center shot. You can either do it by moving your cams left to right, or you can move the launcher on your arrow rest left and right, like I'm going to show you. So now I'm going to show you how to set the center shot of your arrow rest. And so we're going to start with the left and right travel. So you want to take your arrow, knock it to your bowstring, and then you could either use a pair of calipers, or if you don't have calipers, you can use a standard tape measure. And what you want to do is you want to measure the distance of the inside of the riser to the inside of the arrow. And that's coming in right at about 3/4 of an inch. And then you're going to do that on the far side to ensure it's square. And that's coming in at just under 7/8 of an inch. So we're going to go ahead and move the launcher to the right. And in order to do that, you need a 5/64 Allen wrench. You're going to undo the locking clamp screws on your launcher. You don't have to back them out all the way, but just enough to make your adjustments. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the launcher in. We'll go right about there. Then I'm going to go ahead and retighten those locking screws down. Once that's locked down, I'm going to go ahead and take my measurement again. Inside of the riser to the inside of the arrow rest. That's coming in right at about, say, 13/16. This far end, right at about 13/16. So to adjust your arrow rest up and down, all you need is a 3/32 Allen wrench, and you're going to undo the locking screw for the elevation adjust located on right here. I'm going to go ahead and back that out, and the arrow rest needs to go up, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this clockwise to get that arrow rest to adjust upwards. And what you're looking for is adjusting it enough as to where the arrow sits level relative to your burger hole screws. So now I'm going to show you how to tie in your cord to your arrow rest. And so using the supplied pillow block and adhesive back tape, you're going to go ahead and peel off the exposed adhesive. You're going to apply it to your pillow block, like so. And you're going to mount it to your limb, and you can either run it off the top or bottom limb. So now that your pillow block is mounted, we're going to go ahead and take your cord. Your cord will come with a pre-tied loop in it, and you're going to route it through your pillow block. So taking the non-looped end, we're going to go ahead and feed it through the pillow block. Pull that up. And we're going to feed the tag end through this loop. We're just going to pull it tight, like so. So now that your cord is attached to your pillow block, we're going to go ahead and take the tag end of the cord and attach it to the ratchet system. So to do that, we want to ensure that the ratchet system is located in the correct orientation. So since we're running off the bottom limb, we're going to go ahead and rotate that locking set screw to be off to the right hand side, and vice versa. If you're running off the top limb, you want the ratchet system to be off the left hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and feed the cord through, and then using a 1/16 Allen wrench, I'm going to go ahead and lock that cord down, like so. And once locked down, you're going to go ahead and eat up all the slack in your cord by just rotating the ratchet system while simultaneously pushing down on your launcher to remove all slack in your cable. So now that you have your new Ripcord Ratchet limb-driven arrow rest set up, please refer to your specific bow's brand and model for further tuning instructions.